Is. What can I do? What can I do? Well, you're doing it. You're speaking out, you're here, you send the news items on Atlas Shrugs, on Jihad Watch, you post them on Facebook. We have to create another form of media, a new form of media that's completely organic. It's critical. Completely organic, completely grassroots, that's you. And we have to support politicians that get it, and that are brave, and that are singular, and that will speak. And I will tell you that there is no politician, even on the national stage, who has the seichel, that has the chutzpah, and that has the honor to tell it like it is. My next speaker, Dov Hiken. Everybody.
Hard and straight to the point.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
First of all, I am delighted to be at this rally. I'm delighted to be at any rally that speaks about true justice, and that's what this is all about today. This is about justice. And let's get something very, very clear. It would seem that the world should understand that organizations like ISIS, Al-Qaeda, organizations like Hamas, organizations like Hezbollah, these are radical organizations that want to murder innocent men, women, and children. And by the way, you know, we Jews, we're always in first place when it comes to hating. You know, we Jews are first, but Christians are right behind us, and Americans are right behind us, because these groups would do to Jews, to Americans, to Christians. We see what they are doing and what they represent. And people, many people just don't get it. They don't understand that radical Islam, you don't negotiate with radical Islam. You destroy it. You destroy it. It's remarkable. It is remarkable. I was in Israel literally as the war began. I went there to show solidarity. I wanted the experience of what it means for people who don't understand what it means right here in Union Square. Everybody listen. The siren is about to go off. Get ready, everybody. You have 10 seconds to run for cover, to save your life. And that's what the people of Israel have been facing for the past 5 weeks. It is remarkable. It is remarkable. 3,500 missiles went from Gaza towards the people of Israel, targeting men, women, and children. That was the goal. The purpose was to kill men, women, and children. Ladies and gentlemen, isn't it fascinating that the world media, CBS National, NBC National, CNN, all the rest of them, ladies and gentlemen, listen to how incredible this is and how outraged we should be. None of these networks, the international media, the BBC, the media in France, the media in Spain, the media in Portugal, the media all over the world, 3,500 rockets that came from civilian areas in Gaza. No one put it on television until Indian television came along and filmed it. How outrageous is that? How crazy, how insane. And I watched an interview this past Friday with a spokesperson from Hamas. Listen to this. Because all we saw all we saw were innocent civilians. And by the way, if there was a trial, if someone is going to create a trial to bring people to justice, then the leaders of Hamas should be brought to justice for the murder of 2,000 Gazians. They are responsible and no one else. By the way, that is the law. When you use civilians as shields, as they did, they are guilty, not the people of Israel, not the leaders of Israel. Now listen to this. You got to listen to this. You know something, ladies and gentlemen? You can become a little disillusioned. It can get a little difficult because you try to understand. You're dealing with terrorist organizations, whether it's in Iraq and the horrible things that are going on. You know, the situation with Christians in different parts of the Middle East. I know that the president suddenly got involved over the last couple of days, but where has America been over the past 2 years to save Christians? Where have we been? Listen to this. One of the spokespeople of Hamas admits publicly, says, journalists, listen to this, you got to hear this. You can either cry or laugh. Hamas journalist on Friday says, listen to this, journalists who filmed places from where missiles were launched were forced by security personnel to stop or leave Gaza. Hamas told journalists, listen to this, Hamas told journalists it was immoral, you hear this? It was immoral to film rockets being launched from residential areas. How outrageous! Where was Ben Whitman from CNN, who always had such pity? Where was he? Where was he? Ladies and gentlemen, all of us together, let me tell you something, and I believe this with all my heart. Ladies and gentlemen, and join me. We will win! I don't hear you! Ladies and gentlemen, you know, I sort of come from a background. You know, my mother, in 1944, went to Auschwitz. Did you hear of a place called Auschwitz? That's where they murdered millions of people. And you know, when that was going on, very few people cared. Most of the civilized world was not interested. But ladies and gentlemen, don't be afraid of the odds.
Never.
Don't be afraid of the media.
Never.
Don't be afraid of anything. Only be afraid of God. And we must do what we must do and stand up for the innocent people, Christians, Jews, and others all over the Middle East who are being slaughtered by those who are filled with hatred, unbelievable hatred. And finally, all of you together, Jew and non-Jew. This is the slogan that people went to the gas chambers with this slogan. It was Am Yisrael Chai. We'll do it together. Am Yisrael Chai. Everybody, Am. No, I don't hear. Wait, let's wait. All of us together. The people of Israel live. All of us together. Am